AIDS patients, they don't get any subsidy on their medication. They don't just use one type of drugs, but they use a whole slew of drugs, and they don't get medical subsidies on any of them at all. Another point is that single mothers and their children are denied of baby bonus, maternity leave, childcare leave, and as you mentioned, how important education is. The children, after they grow up, they don't qualify, they are not eligible for any post-secondary school education account. So are we expecting these children to just drop out after secondary school?
Patience, it's something I think we have to look at. And we have to decide as a society whether in fact that's worth doing. Personally, I feel so. But it's something I feel that we have to look at. Not everything can be subsidized. And in fact, one of the largest bleeds in the health budget in the United States and some other developed countries has been what they did in subsidies for new prescription drugs. Is causing a big bulge in their budget. Politically very easy to offer and to announce and to do, but big bulge in their budget. So let's be careful, look at it illness by illness, types of drugs, types of procedures, medical procedures required. Don't go overboard because someone has to pay for it, and the taxpayer is you and me, right? Everyone is a taxpayer. Make sure that what we do is sustainable. But I have personally some sympathy for AIDS patients, and it's something which I feel we should look at. I'm not the Minister for Health. I'm just saying this is a matter of personal bias.
How about the issues for single mothers? Yeah, that is actually the main point of the question.
Sorry, well, you had several main questions, so sorry I missed that out. So that's a very interesting question. Again, I can't help looking carefully at what happens in other countries, and they're facing very serious problems now in Britain, the United States, and several European countries because of the subsidies and welfare benefits they gave to single mothers. The reality of the matter is that more people started becoming single mothers because it is not so tough to be a single mother. And in fact, in Britain, it is better to be a single mother than to be a wedded mother. Because in each electoral term, politicians offered a little more. Disadvantaged group offer more. And the reality is that actually some people do have partners, but why get married if you can be a single mother and get benefits? Very serious problem. Now, I don't want to oversimplify. I don't think Singapore is a society where you just slip down a slippery slope at great speed. But let's be careful. Where we have a single mother, I can tell you because I meet many in my constituency, we try and help them. We try and help the kids especially. Try to help them through all kinds of schemes, community schemes, bring them in twice a week, get volunteers to work with the kids. We help them. But be very careful in introducing new rules that are across the system, new welfare benefits in black and white, and particularly thick black lines. Because you do want to preserve a society where people value the family unit. And it's a little conservative to say that, but frankly speaking, as someone who's a progressive, I am a progressive. I feel culture is very important. And you will not create a stronger society where people keep moving up if it's all about government providing benefits for every disadvantaged group. You create a stronger society if at its core you have a culture of responsibility. I'm responsible for my family, for my wife or my husband, right? And I'm responsible for my kids. And I'll take care of my parents. And the state will help me if I'm disadvantaged, but I must take care of my family. A family culture is, I still feel, very essential for a society to remain cohesive and dynamic. There'll be those who, through no fault of their own, ended up as single mothers, occasionally single fathers. And we've got to find ways of helping them. But avoid moving in a bold fashion to create new categories of welfare recipients. Try to do it in a localized way where you can judge whether the person deserves it, whether the person's looking after their children, couldn't help it, irresponsible father left. We try to help them. Try to help them as much as we can. So I'm not giving you a simple answer, because I think in practice we've got to try and help them, but do it in a way that avoids setting a whole new set of welfare recipients, and then people say, maybe actually not such a bad idea to be a single mother. It's not a crazy idea. That's exactly what has happened in Britain and the United States.
Okay, thanks.
And last year, for the first time, more children were born out of wedlock. Children born to parents out of wedlock than in wedlock. Is it a stronger society? I don't think so.
Okay.
In the United States. Sorry, not here.